Hello everyone, my name is Matt Villegas. I am a student physical therapist. I'm entering my third and final year of physical therapy school. So this week I want to talk about Pathfinders, which is a career acceleration course brought to you by, hopefully I point in the right direction, but brought to you by Ben Fung, the other gentleman in that picture that I have on the side here. So basically, I want to talk more about my experience, expand a little bit upon my blog post. And I don't want to butcher the quotes here. Okay, so the motto for what this is starting strong, moving up, climbing the ladder, growing wealth, killing debt, and giving back. So hopefully that's something that interests you as a physical therapist, and hopefully this course is something that piques your interest, regardless of where you are. For myself, as a DPT student, one of the areas I really, just for me personally, I really wanted to focus on was the inpatient hospital side of things, which Dr. Ben Fung is he's really one of the experts in that setting, and knows a lot about that, as well as home health, amongst other things. And being able to reach out to him via Snapchat, getting on phone calls, and I mean for Ben can attest to this, we'd talk for a solid hour. And having my questions really thoroughly answered, it was very satisfying for me. That's something that you can have for yourself through this. But basically, what I want to touch upon is that just with me, with my story, I know I've been trying to hammer this in and share this over and over. I was born with a brachial plexus injury, so I've had an experience with rehab, with physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy from a very young age at Children's Hospital Oakland, and also going outpatient and follow-ups years later, and just growing up and having this experience, knowing what physical therapy is pretty much all my life because I've been exposed to it, and then finally making it here into school after going through high school, going through college, doing all these observation hours, apps, everything that you need to do. And people can attest to this because there's pre-PT students who may be watching this who are going through that journey right now with the PT-CAS application process. But for me, I wanted to be more is really, I know that's so vague, be more, but being more than just entry level, because I do have my own story and my own side of things and where I want to go. And basically with PT school, they do a good job of trying to prepare us clinically, but just naturally, it's a 3-year program, so much to cover in so little time. Even though I'm studying all the time, spend how many sleepless nights, still wasn't enough, in my opinion, to really address what I wanted to know about the hospital, about the inpatient side of things, because of my story, also because my mom is a nurse and she's worked as a nurse for a long time, and being able to see from her side a little bit about how she interacts with patients, hearing patient stories, and where I can sort of fit myself in with this puzzle in regards to this career and my role, and being able to set myself up so that I can be successful and actually do the things that I really want to do, instead of my impression, and it may be wrong, you're always welcome to comment, but my impression of sort of being disappointed because just observing the changes going on with healthcare and insurance and all these debates and debacles, and I don't even want to get into that. But with this, with Pathfinders and taking this course, mind you, this isn't the first like physical therapy related, sort of business related course that I've taken, but I actually really did enjoy this. Being able to have access to Dr. Ben Fung, as I mentioned before, with the Snapchats, with the phone calls, and being able to engage with the community mentors that are part of this group, private Facebook group, and the other Pathfinders as well. So in my situation with this first cohort, inaugural cohort, it was a bit unique because I was the only DPT student. Could be the timing of the course because it's spring, and I know there's people wrapping up their year of school and there's a lot of finals. Like I totally get it. There's always something to study for, something to do. And for me, being able to really see the real world struggles that physical therapists, especially new grad physical therapists, a place that I'm going to be very soon, being able to see what those are and being able to see how the mentors are answering their questions, how people are able to transform and change and undergo this process as we go through the modules that Dr. Ben Fung prepares for us, do the homework assignments that he gives us, which is a little bit intimidating at first, but you should go through it. You'll have a lot of fun. And most of all, like, I will be there too in the next cohort as one of the community mentors, as someone who's already undergone this experience. So as far as the course outline and whatnot, you're more than welcome to check the website. I forgot to put that in this description. I will definitely do that, but it is in my blog post, in the WordPress blog post, if you're looking for that information. So with this whole course, this whole experience, and like why I would even bother coming back, this is my form of giving back, is because with physical therapy, one of the unfortunate things with it is that people, especially the pre-PT students, I'm trying to warn you, is that like once you get on this other side of things, there's a lot of bickering and things going on that it's just kind of like, oh, hey, like just trying to stay out of it, because there's a lot of real world issues going on that extend, honestly, they extend beyond the scope of school. They extend beyond the scope of this academic bubble, but it's still something that DPT students, pre-PT students really should be aware of, because this is the career that we're going into. And I would definitely say that Pathfinders, as an overall course, as a career acceleration course, really does a good job of preparing us on that side of things. And if you want more information about the course, really look at the course outline. Talk to Dr. Ben Fung. You can reach him via Snapchat. I don't know about the phone calls. I think he has a phone number. I don't remember that number off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure you can have access to him. And most of all, like, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know. I know the Facebook pages gets a little buggy with comments and stuff, but I will definitely look later, especially if you're watching this as a replay. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave this here because most of what I can talk about is about my experience, my reflection and whatnot. But you're also more than welcome to reach out to me. In the description, I have the ways to reach out to me, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever. Especially since I will be returning as a community mentor. And so if you are on the fence, if you want to know about like the Pathfinder student experience side of things, like, you're certainly more than welcome to reach out to me. Okay, so then I hope I did you justice and everything. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in or watching the replay. Really appreciate it. All right. Have a good one. And